Hello and welcome to Pizza 360. I'm your host, Daniel Lee Perea. Joining us today is our guest, Obaid Kadwani, the founder of A Slice of Hope. Obaid is a producer, author, actor, and entrepreneur. He is a Bollywood personality seen by 1 million Americans each week as a host of Bollywood-focused television shows for Namaste America. He has also authored the upcoming book, A Slice of Hope. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what motivated you to found an organization like Slice of Hope?
I'm a first generation immigrant. I came here from India when I was 12 years old and moved to the Bronx. And as a first generation immigrant growing up in the Bronx, I saw firsthand what it means to be paycheck to paycheck. I saw firsthand what it means to have that insecurity, that fear. And when I went to school, a lot of my classmates were in a similar situation or worse situation. Psychological stress comes from that. A lot of lack of self-esteem comes from that. You feel diminished. I was blessed. I was able to, go to good college. I was able to start my own businesses. And then actually 9/11 hit. When 9/11 hit us, I used to own a travel agency. And as I'm sure you might know, the travel industry was devastated by 9/11. Nobody wanted to fly. My agency was among those that went out of business after trying to struggle and cobble along and borrow money for a couple of years. And it was traumatic. How are you going to pay for your food? What are you going to do? I mean, you can't, and obviously your business is gone. You don't have a job. And I had to declare personal bankruptcy in 2003. So I've personally seen what all that does. And I've personally seen that when a person is at that lowest level now, to come back up, you need help. You need help financially, and you also need help of confidence. We've been covered by over 65 TV and radio stations, A Slice of Hope. I've never shared this personal story of bankruptcy with anybody.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. But tell us all about Slice of Hope itself.
We were founded back in 2007, and the idea was that I'm an Indian TV personality now, and I had a standing. I said, what can we do so that every person can feel empowered to make a difference? And then together, all the small differences can become a big difference. So in 2007, we founded A Slice of Hope, and we wanted to throw a pizza party with live music in one homeless shelter. And the idea being that when people think pizza party, it automatically makes everybody smile and feel good. You just automatically feel better. And then by having it in a homeless shelter, we're also helping the homeless shelters and soup kitchens themselves. And the third thing is that by doing it with live music, live music has been psychologically proven to heal, to inspire, to transport you. And so by doing that, we remind people of happier times. For every dollar a person donates, they are directly sponsoring, they're taking ownership of a moment of joy for a person in need. And that was the critical grassroots component to me, because when I was growing up in the Bronx, and I was like, what can I do? Well, here you can do something. We thought, let's just throw a party. And the concept didn't exist of having the live music and having an event done just to feed the body, but also to energize people, to raise their self-esteem. It didn't exist. And so we did it in one shelter. I put it out to my network out there, people that I know. We had enough money for 5 pizza parties that same year. The next year became pizza parties in 13 states, and now we do a major event every year in the summer. For one whole week, we have parties happening in at least 25 states all across the country. And the amazing thing is that we have been to this year all volunteer run.
So A Slice of Hope also has an adjunct event, Share a Slice of Hope. And if I understand it correctly, that is where pizzerias can donate a portion of each week's sales to A Slice of Hope. Can you tell us how that works?
So we're actually, in July, the third week of July, we've begun a program called Share a Slice of Hope, and whereby pizzerias can contact us, and during that week, they can actually put up posters in their pizzerias and restaurants, and they can encourage customers to donate to A Slice of Hope. And also, they themselves can also donate a portion of their sales from that day or that week to A Slice of Hope as well. And they can also get T-shirts made with a whole bunch of stuff set up. And what will happen there is See, the whole point of Slice of Hope has always been to be grassroots, local, as well as bring everyone together nationally as well. So let's say if a pizzeria raises $500 and then they send the $500 donation to us, we're actually going to turn around and we're going to send 250 of that back to them, and they will be able to use that 250 to actually give out slices to people that need food, that can't afford to pay for the food.
How many people have you helped feed with this program so far?
Yeah, well, last count at the end by last year we had fed and raised smiles for over 250,000 people all across the country. This is a problem for America. There is no reason why there should be food insecurity in America. We've lost something, haven't we? Which we can get back. But you know what? I don't focus on, oh, that's the problem. I focus on how can we all become part of the solution.
When will the pizza parties be held this year?
So it's the third week of August, from August 17 until August 22nd. There we go.
Now, at the end of the program, we're going to list all the participating shelters. Now, you talked a little bit about this already, but during the pizza parties, you're feeding not just the body, but the soul. What other activities are part of the event?
Well, one of the main important that we have is that every single shelter has live music. We ask the shelter directors, when we schedule the party, what type of live music would they like? Because each shelter is different, depending upon the city, the area, the locality. Some parties, they say we're going to have a DJ. Some say we want to have a guitar player, someone an African drummer. And because some shelters, depending upon, also the sizes of shelters are different. Some shelters, they will actually break out into dancing.
So how does it feel to go from bankruptcy to 1 million people watching you on television?
It's surreal. It just proves to me what everyone can accomplish if we all pull together and help each other.
Well, Obaid, that is about all the time we have. Thank you so much for being on the show. I can't wait to see the results of A Slice of Hope this year.
Thank you very much. I'm really glad you guys had me on. Thank you very much for helping us spread the word. I'm really hoping everybody that's can hears this interview, please contact us. We would love to have share A Slice of Hope in your pizzeria, and we would love to have A Slice of Hope party in your community.
All right, well, that is about all the time we have for this Pizza 360. Thank you so much for tuning in. Visit us online at pmq.com. Follow us on social media. Download our free app, and don't forget to renew your subscription at pmq.com/subscribe. For Pizza 360, I'm Daniel Lee Perea. A Slice of Hope wants your pizzeria to get involved and sponsor a pizza party in your area. Contact A Slice of Hope for more information at www.asliceofhope.org.